Good evening, everyone. That message by Jim Rohn is a great segue into our message tonight. It's great to see so many people joining us tonight. Welcome to our Thursday Opportunity webinar. Go ahead and drop a comment in the chat and tell us where you're calling in from. I, for one, am excited to be here tonight. And before the night is over, I hope that you are too. I want to start by saying this: where attention goes, energy flows. So thank you for choosing to be here tonight. That alone tells me something about you. You're still looking, still open, still willing to explore a better way. You're here to see whether BDM might be the opportunity you've been searching for, and it might be. But I want to be very clear up front. I'm not here to take your money. I'm here to help you succeed at whatever path you choose. If that path is BDM, great. If it isn't, that's fine too. In fact, over the next minute or two, I'm going to share something that can help you become more successful anywhere. So no matter what you decide tonight, your time here will be well spent. Before I do that, let me briefly explain why I'm even qualified to have this conversation. I entered the network marketing industry at the age of 14. And no, I wasn't an overnight success. I struggled for years. Everything changed when I finally met someone who was successful, someone who took me under his wing and taught me a simple formula that actually worked. From there, I went on to reach the top of 7 different companies and built large organizations, the largest being over 3 million members. But now let's talk about you. If you've ever tried something like this before and it didn't work, it's not because you're not smart enough, strong enough, or capable enough. I'm no better than you. The difference is I changed my identity. I stopped telling myself, I'm not good at this, I can't recruit, I'm not a leader. And I started telling myself, I am a good recruiter, I can build, I do follow through. Your subconscious mind believes whatever you tell it, especially when you repeat it long enough. And if you've told yourself 1,000 times that you're not good at this, it may take 1,001 repetitions of the opposite before that shift really locks in. During that time, you still have to face your fear. You still have to invite people. You still have to show up. And here's what I know for sure. Anyone hearing my voice tonight can do this. I've personally helped many people succeed in this industry. Right now, I'm more focused on running the company than working in the field, but that doesn't matter because success follows structure. Here are the exact principles that were taught to me and changed everything. Number one, never go to bed without making at least one invitation. Why? Because it signals commitment. Treat this like a hobby and you're on your own. Treat it like oxygen and forces bigger than you are will support you. Number two, when someone joins, assume they'll fail without your support because most people do. Find out why they joined, not the surface reason, but the real reason. Then ask permission to hold them accountable with a quick daily check-in. Short calls, one purpose, accountability. Number three, once they bring someone in, you ask them 2 questions every day. How many people did you invite? Did you hold your own people accountable? That's it. This works for the same reason every job works: structure and accountability. Do this consistently and you cannot fail. You'll become the person your grandchildren talk about. Now, before we begin, I want to set the right context for tonight. This is not about getting rich quick. It's not built on pressure or hype. It's not something you need to decide emotionally. What you're about to see is simply a system created in response to a real problem in this industry. Most companies are designed to make the founders rich. The compensation plans favor a few people at the top, and the average person struggles no matter how hard they try. BDM was created to address that gap. At its core, it's a community-based model that helps people cover real-life necessities: gas, groceries, transportation, and housing, while giving them a way to be part of something bigger than themselves. But more importantly, many of our members are growing on the inside. They're changing their identity and becoming the kind of person success can no longer avoid. What matters is alignment between what you already do every day and a structure that allows those actions to create leverage. As you watch this presentation, I encourage you to observe, not judge. Notice how the pieces fit together. Notice who benefits and how. Notice whether this feels sustainable, not just exciting. Nothing bad happens if you don't make a decision tonight, but if you already know that the path you're on isn't taking you where you want to go, what you're about to see may offer a practical, ethical, long-term alternative. Let's take a look.
What if every person you referred paid you 3 different ways? Not 1 income stream, not 2, but 3 running at the same time. Welcome to the BDM trifecta, where crowdfunding meets a smarter compensation engine. Let's start with the simplest and fastest way to get paid, the 1x2 matrix. Just 2 referrals, commissions, 80%, fast cycles, instant payouts. Example, $10 gas club, referral number 1 pays you $8. Referral number 2 pays your sponsor $8 and cycles you into a brand new matrix. Every cycle creates more $8 payouts. Your referrals follow you into your new matrix. Momentum builds automatically. Now scale it. $20 grocery club pays $16 commissions. $50 car club, $40 commissions. $100 house club, $80 commissions. Elite clubs, $250, all the way to $20,000, up to $16,000 per referral. Same structure, bigger numbers, faster money. That's win number 1 of the trifecta. Now let's talk about long-term compounding income. Dual stream, same clubs, 2 ways you get paid. Stream 1, your direct referrals. Numbers 1 through 4 pay you 40%, referral 5 and beyond pays you 80%. The more you refer, the faster you earn. Stream 2, pass-up income. When your referrals bring in people, you earn $8 pass-up bonuses. Depth pays you again and again. $10 gas club. Example, first 4 referrals, $16, next 5 referrals, $40, plus $8 pass-ups from your team. Income that keeps stacking. Now multiply this across every club level. That's win number 2 of the trifecta. Now let's talk about the Flare multiplier. In 2010, a friend of mine told me to buy Bitcoin. It was selling for just 5 cents. If I had invested $500 back then, it would be worth over $1 billion today. What very few people know is some experts are saying there is another Bitcoin level opportunity happening right now. There's a crypto token called Flare, FLR, selling between 1 and 3 cents, and experts predict it could reach tens of thousands of dollars, even faster than Bitcoin did. We've created a plan that helps ordinary people accumulate up to 1 million Flare tokens with just $25 out of pocket. If Flare reaches $1, not thousands, you're now a millionaire. We made it simple and affordable with 4 easy entry points: $25, $50, $75, and $100. Low cost, simple system, real results. Flare is predicted to one day be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars each, and now is the time to get all you can get while the price is low. This plan helps you accumulate thousands or even millions of Flare tokens, which can easily be converted to cash whenever you need extra money, and the remainder can be held long-term as the price increases like Bitcoin did. We made it fair for everyone. Refer just 1 good person, and you can earn thousands of tokens every month. Refer more than one to multiply your tokens even faster. Why this could be the next Bitcoin level opportunity? Only about 4% of the world owns any crypto right now. That small group has created enough billionaires to fill a football stadium. If that number climbs to just 10% in the next 2 years, anyone positioned early could see life-changing wealth. Where is Flare now? Price, 1 to 3 cents. Get in early while the price is low. Market cap, small but growing. Meaning, you're in early before the world catches on. 5 reasons Flare could explode. Number 1, it solves a massive problem. It connects all blockchains, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Dogecoin, no bridges needed. 2, real-world use case, lightning fast, under 1 cent per transaction, built for everyday payments. 3, first mover advantage, creates data blockchain technology, a new category. 4, institutional partnerships, major players already building on it. 5, supply and demand, limited supply plus growing adoption equals rising price. Economics 101, when demand grows and supply doesn't, prices skyrocket. Math that matters. Today's commissions could be worth 2 times, 10 times, even 1,000 times more as demand increases. Imagine accumulating just 50,000 FLR. At $1, that's $50,000. At $5, you're talking $250,000. $10 skyrockets to $500,000. Bitcoin went from pennies to over $120,000. Ethereum went from $1 to over $4,000. World-changing technology creates world-changing wealth, and Flare could be next in line. Timing and vision. Flare is still in early adoption, has proven resilient through market cycles, and is perfectly positioned for the next crypto bull run. Bitcoin disrupted money. Ethereum disrupted contracts. Flare is disrupting data and interoperability. When blockchains need to connect with each other, Flare is the bridge that powers it all. That's win number 3 of the trifecta. Here's what makes BDM unstoppable. The 1x2 matrix. Fast cycles, instant 80% payouts. Dual stream, infinite scaling plus depth income. Flare multiplier, long-term digital wealth. Every referral can participate in the matrix clubs for fast cash, the dual stream for perpetual income, and the Flare multiplier for long-term wealth accumulation. But don't choose just one when you can get paid in all 3. This is the BDM trifecta. 3 compensation plans, 1 powerful system. Start small with the $10 gas club. Scale into dual stream. Stack Flare tokens for the future. The question isn't if you'll win with BDM, it's how big you're ready to win. Join today. Activate the trifecta and start hitting paydays from all 3 directions at once.
So here's the simplest way to look at this. People are already spending money. They're already sharing good information. People are already looking for ways to make things easier. BDM just connects the dots. There's no new behavior to learn, just a better outcome from what you're already doing. Low cost to get started, no inventory, no complicated systems, and no pressure to perform. If you do nothing, nothing changes. If you participate, you help others who are trying to make ends meet. And you give yourself a real option. That's why this is a no-brainer. You're not betting on hype. You're positioning yourself inside of something practical, almost zero risk. And when you see it working, you keep going. For most people, that's an easy decision. Let me say this in a real simple way. Most people are feeling squeezed right now. Everything costs more and incomes haven't kept up with rising prices. You work, you budget, you try to do the right things, and still it feels like you're not catching up. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. What people are really looking for isn't some big dramatic windfall. They just want a way to breathe again, a little more room at the end of the month, a little more control over where things are heading. That's why BDM makes sense. It starts with things you already do. Buy groceries, fill up the tank, plan trips, talk with people you care about. The difference is that now you have something useful to share, a system that actually works in your favor. You're not pressuring anyone. You're just saying, hey, I'd like to invite you to take a look at something. And from there, it grows naturally. So here's the next step. If what you saw tonight feels practical, if it feels like something you could actually stick with, then don't talk yourself out of it. Just do it. Join at a level that makes sense for you, plug into the community, and start sharing it the same way you'd share anything helpful. BDM gives you a master plan, a starting position that allows anyone to join, quick cash for daily necessities, long-term plan for legacy income. You just need to take one step forward. That's how momentum starts. If you're ready to do that, go ahead and take the next step now. As we close, I want to thank you again for showing up tonight, and a special thanks to those who invited a friend and to our new guests. Our next webinar will be this Sunday at the same time. Sunday's session will focus on personal transformation, becoming the kind of person who not only attracts success, but commands it. If that speaks to you, we look forward to seeing you there. With that, we'll say goodnight and wish you a great rest of your evening.